2026 Bitcoin price prediction. It's hard to actually believe we're in 2026, but yet here we are. It's the 2nd of January 2026. How the years go by so fast. Now, if you ever want deeper insights without the noise, just to let you know that I've got a simple $5 Patreon, and you can check it out on the link below. It works out at about €3.90 per month if you're interested. Right now on the live charts for Bitcoin, you can see it's trading at 89,426. So it's holding its own now for the last good few weeks. Will Bitcoin price sink to 50k or soar to 125k in 2026? That's the question everybody's wondering. And fair play to Brian McLennan, who wrote this article. And it was just published today as well, on Friday the 2nd of January 2026. So after a turbulent end to 2025 that left Bitcoin swinging between optimism and caution, will the world's largest cryptocurrency sink back towards 50,000, or will it push to highs of 125? Now, it reached highs of 125, if you can remember. Said right now it's staying at around 85, 89 for the last good few weeks. So not a massive amount of turbulence with it. Monetary policy, liquidation, regulation, and institutional demand all in flux. Analysts say the answer may depend on how these forces unfold quarter by quarter next year. Yeah, there will be a lot of different forces in play, and they'll all combine, and whatever happens between them all will decide whether people sell out of Bitcoin or they buy into it. Greed and fear and greed, it all boils down to that as usual. So Fabian Dorey, Chief Analyst Investment Officer at Surgium Bank, believes that opening months of 2026 could be broadly supportive of Bitcoin USD. Other people argue otherwise, driven by improving macro conditions and easing fear across crypto markets. Now, that's just his take on things. Other people have a different take. So overall, we see various fundamental sentiment and regulatory drivers that, from a historical perspective, should be supportive of Bitcoin over the next 6 to 9 months. He points to signs of an accelerating business cycles, with purchasing managers' indices improving and liquidity conditions easing as quantitative tightening ends in the US. And a lot of different institutions sold out of Bitcoin towards the end of 2025. There was a lot of fear, and that caused it to dip, but then sentiment improved just by the end of 2025, and that's why the price pushed back up to above 90,000, and it's, as I said, now it's at 89,000. So progress on US regulation, particularly the potential passage of the Clarity Act, could also bolster confidence. Still, he cautioned that risks remain, noting that a potential US government shutdown could trigger short-term volatility. He's optimistic about the price of Bitcoin, but you have to be realistic that it could swing the other way as well. It's all dependent on fear and greed, and whether people buy into it or they liquidate their positions. That'll determine how Bitcoin price will evolve over 2026. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like and please subscribe, and you can check out the Patreon if you want to see my additional content.